Okay, we're heading up to our third commercial site. We'll probably have to come back to these. Looks like it's not snowing as hard, but we got a lot of wind and it's starting to get drifting snow everywhere. So we'll get up to our site real soon and unload and start plowing and try to clean up as best we can. Yeah, see, there's a sidewalk comes down there. Okay, enter. I'm going to skip the main part. So this is the part that needs help with, uh-oh. Did I get into the drift already?
Are we stuck?
I don't know. I'm not even pushing any snow. Not good. Oh, could be I'm in the snowbank over here.
But it looks like it's the middle of the road. Path
here. There we go.
Same thing you did. Me and Brandon could help. I'm saying. Our minds think alike. Yes, sir. No, what?
There we go.
You're dead?
Almost got stuck. Who's got the headband?
I think it's right here.
Oh, it's down there. Okay, so we'll have one snowblower come down this side and go around the back, but especially there's a stair over here, so clear that out. And then we need another one of the orange ones to go right over by the doors over there to get that cleaned out, and then the black snowblower can go to the right of the building and follow those sidewalks, do all those smaller sidewalks. All right, let's get it.
Back and forth. Is it here?
It's the one by the doors, the center one.
This is the property I was doing last year when the Luka Doncic trade happened. I was working with James. We were on this property. He thought I was lying when I told him it happened. Fun fact.
Make it memorable.
Maybe I am regretting that I prayed for this.
Yeah. Yeah, we nearly got stuck. I think, yeah, you can see I went into the snowbank. It's just hard to see where stuff is. All right, moment of truth. 7 inches. 7 accumulated, yeah. All right, we're getting the crew out. Disconnect.
something
Okay.
to clear space? Or it's
Yeah,
still-
well, ideal place to clear space is like just around the corner or so. So basically we need somebody to go back and forth this way while shooting the snow out here.
And then you gotta scoop it all up?
And then I'll come through and push it.
Okay. We're gonna put this.
You just leave it here for now. And then once he clears enough of space, you can put it there. You just put that off to the side. Nice. Yeah, nobody filled this one up.
What happened?
I don't think somebody filled this one up with gas. So here's a gas can. We just got to fill this. Let me just try to back this out so we can get the other one in.
There's something stuck in it. Like that.
Trash. Yeah, see if you can get that out. There's the gusts, man, they're killers. Okay, I think that's good. It's okay, it's not the end of the road. Classic. Let's get an extra one too. Good. That's correct. Okay. Hey, give it a good pull. There we go. Go. We need one of the orange snow blowers doing that. The black one doesn't have the power.
Okay.
So,
Switch for him?
yeah. Well, So we need one of the orange snow blowers there. So in bad weather like this, little things add up pretty fast. So we had an issue with we're supposed to have hand warmers. We didn't have them. We do have toe warmers, but those are a lot different. So they're trying to use those, trying to help. But so what's happening is that the ground was fairly warm. So with all this snow, it's actually pretty slippery once you clear off the top of the snow. So this is it's quite slippery already. You can't really turn or get much traction. So I'm going to push a good amount this way. Also, you got to think about if you're sliding, which way is it going to slide? Well, it usually slides downhill, but it's important to really think that through, because if there's a car downhill from you, then you got a pretty big problem with that safety problem. So the other thing too is it may not seem like a property is very steep when you're there in the summer and in the sunshine, but when you're here in really bad conditions, suddenly it seems a lot steeper because you got snow and everything. The other factor too is it's much easier to push snow downhill than it is to push snow uphill. So you have to consider that when you're laying out the property and everything. And even if you have a piece with a lot of terrain and things, like some residential driveways and things, a lot of times we would just snow blow those because it wasn't worth risking the truck and everything to get the truck stuck. So we would just pull out the snow blower and snow blow the whole thing. So, but especially if you're in tight areas, you have to really watch the slope and be extra careful uphill of any vehicles or anything that you could damage. So right now, I normally do longer pushes than this, but right now I'm doing half a push each way just to the side, just to get some clearance here, and then I may throw salt down just to kind of help give some traction, just because it's so slippery. And normally I don't push the snow this way, it normally goes down in the end by the dumpsters, but pretty tough conditions. So right now I'm just cleaning stuff up here, so I got good space to work with, so I can get some traction going. So I'll throw down some salt. So I think I'm just going to keep this same pattern going. I haven't used much snow over here before, so should be able to stack some snow. So far, this is working pretty well. Now, just hit the curb there. Backing up. Gotta be more careful. So now I'm going to try to start sweeping the snow here, but it's not that easy to do. So I'm just going to try to do small pushes. So that way I do about half the plow width on here. Normally I can do more than that, but it's so slippery that it's going to make it tough. Okay, one more sweep and we're going to be out of real estate here. As far as where to put the snow. Well, maybe I can get another one in here. We gotta make sure we don't bury these dumpsters here. So now I got to back drag, try to pull more of this snow out. But I need to pull it out quite a ways because otherwise the dumpsters are going to get buried. So yep, this is just sliding all over the place here. The back dragging, not going that great. Let's see, we got 3 snowblowers. I'm going to have one of the snowblowers take care of the rest of this. That'll be something they could do. There we go. So have the snowblower try to clear out the light snow there in front of that dumpster as well. Now the way we'll be able to clean this up, so you see how it's all jagged going into these piles and things, is that I'll do one sweep across the face of it, and then that's going to clean up. It's going to clean up all these, clean up all the those piles and make it look nicer. So crew's working in really tough conditions here today. Oh, it's because I'm going forward. I'm not sure what was there. Thinking too much. I'm trying to think through this other part here. As far as what to do. This here to the left, I can just push real quick. Push straight forward, not a problem, but I'm gonna have to do this driveway here. And there's not really anywhere to put the snow up at the top of the driveway, so I'm gonna get there and come down. But first, let me get the crew going. What's that?
This one's not strong, so you take care of all of this.
Yeah. You want to go around the side. I did everything I could. Just try to shoot it toward the fence or whatever.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah, this is looking good here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down a little more salt over here, just because it's so bad. I'll go right to here. And so that'll help give some traction. Now this other snowblower is still working here. It's shooting all the snow out. I'm going to start at the top and start pushing more of this snow to the end here. So there we got some good stability, able to push. There, that sent a big pile up and through. You can see all the dark part is the melted snow. It makes it real slippery and things. So now I'm going to keep working over here close to this and taking this snow, trying to push it into this corner right here. And we're getting big piles. Got to be careful of getting stuck while we're plowing. See, looks like I'm plowing over into the grass over there, so a little too much. But that's all right. So now I'm working my way down the line. So they're shooting the snow out, and that's as much as I'll do. We'll have to come back to there. I try to windrow here. And I'm going to put a pile right over here. stake there. So I'm just trying to get this snow over to the side so it's over and out of the way. So now we got to try to get out of here, get through the middle, and then get a good run and destroy this pile. Over here. Looks like I could do it in a couple of pushes just to help make sure it's not too much for the truck. So that was a close call with getting stuck right there, so I could feel the truck lift. Put it where? Yeah, I'm pushing stuff that way too. I don't understand what you're saying. Yeah, no, I don't understand. Okay, we got no stakes here, so this is going to be really tough. So we got a big one. So now we're going down the face of this and just kind of spreading this snow right in here. Flip it that way. Swing back and open this up a little more. Just try to get some one of these other couple snowboarders moving around. Do you know where the sidewalks are for the house? Have you done that before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, we want to take this up and do that, and I'll have one of the bigger snowboards coming in really easily. So then you figure out. That?
I'll try, yeah.
Okay.
What do we have left? I think we're done.
Well, we got this house too. So there's a stair or something
This house?
in the front. Yeah, we're doing, this is part
I'll
of
go
it.
do it now.
Yeah, just start at the stairs. There's a side one. There's a side one, and then there's a front stairway that goes straight out to the road. Ramirez is also going to go and kind of get started over there too. We're doing pretty good overall. I said Ramir knows some detailed sidewalks over here, so I'm sending him here. There's a triangle that needs to clear out so that the truck can get to the dumpsters. Then there's a little more snow along the building. So if you guys can hit that, that'd be good. You just follow again, there's some more to do around there. Or actually, no, if you want to get right in here, just send all this out into this island. You see the blue sticks? That's the edge of the parking lot. But I can't do that right now because the trailer's there. I guess you could swing the trailer around, and then I can plow this.
Actually, I'm listening down there.
Yeah, so why don't you bring that around and clear that out?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. So why don't you bring that around? And clear that out? Okay. So why don't you bring that around and clear that out? Yeah, so why don't you bring that around and clear that out? Yeah, so why don't you bring that around and clear that out? Yeah, so why don't you bring that around and clear that out? So, all right, we're gonna clear this out. So I'm gonna try to finish cleaning this up. And get a cough drop. So the neighbor was upset about something, and I honestly don't know what he said. He said something about over here or over there or something, and I don't know what he was upset about. So I didn't really understand what he said. Well, when I asked him, "What are you talking about?" he said, "You know what I'm talking about." So I don't know what he's talking about. I couldn't really hear what he said to begin with, so that makes for a tough start. At the time, I was plowing open the entrance, so I thought he didn't want me putting snow there. Maybe that was just a guess, but I don't think that's what it was. And better stop here. I'm going to block this vehicle in. So what I'm going to try to do now is to get down into this area and hit it going up so we don't have a giant snowball here. So I'm pretty close in this corner. So for this, since I'm already concerned about it, about the getting stuck in things, I'm going to go ahead and pull the wings in and then just hit it really hard. There we go. So that broke it open, made it more likely now I can pull out the wing and hook this around. This is definitely tough plowing just because it's so slippery. And that broke most of this open. I can try to push this pile up here and onto the grass. All right, so now I'm going to clean up. I got the first part here. I'm going to try to sweep in and scoop this out. And then if I can get this to turn, there we go. There it's turning. That was a nice push. That was good. Then the tenant over here pulled out his phone and was calling somebody, and yelling at him and things. So he's probably calling the landlord. But again, I don't know what the issue was. We're cleaner in snow. We're not done yet. We're still working on everything. It's difficult conditions. It was a red-tailed hawk, or I think it was a red-tailed hawk coming through. Sliding all over the place. So we did a little push here. Oh, getting into the drift. Hey, they're doing pretty well there. Do some salting here. Good stuff here. Getting this cleared up. Okay, they're doing just kind of drift kind of stuff. They're pretty much done here. So here I'm just kind of scraping this. There's not much on accumulation here. Just kind of scraping this. Try to, they chewed out part of this corner, so that's good. I'm gonna try to hit it again. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's gonna make it worse. Just gonna leave that there. Okay, we're pretty much ready to go up here. A little more salting. Let's see, I thought for sure I salted here. Let me salt one more time. Let's go see what this guy's yelling about over here. We'll get some salt too and salt the rest of this.
I think we should put a stake over here. The guy was saying the last time there was a storm, they didn't do that path at all. And he has a kid in a wheelchair and the kid fell. So
Yeah,
my thought is, so there's not
sticks.
a stake.
We put
probably
stakes
missed it.
everywhere, so
Huh?
people pull them out, they disappear, they get eaten by the snowblower.
Yeah.
We could pull a stake from somewhere else and put there.
Because that was just what I was thinking.
We're missing a whole bunch of stakes here.
Yeah. But I talked to him and, and tried to help him. But
Yeah.
I was telling him that
I don't think we have any extra sticks.
Huh?
We don't have any extra sticks with us.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's that one there, but it's the only one marking the whole thing.
Yeah.
I just want to let you know.
Okay, you want to do some salting here?
What about the salt?
You just got to salt this, hand salt all this. I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
I apologize for you, man. Yeah, disrespect to you or something. But what I was telling you, all I need when there's snow like that, the sidewalk. That's all. Because I know
Which sidewalk?
right there, the to
It goes from the front door over
right.
here?
Because like I told
Okay.
you, yeah, I know when I'm coming from work, right? If my car is there, I know I'm responsible to clean it because my car is in the way. You can't go through. I
Yeah.
understand that. But at least to clean that way, that's it. As long
Okay.
as I got that clean.
Okay.
take the brush.
Yeah, a lot of times the guys can't see it because stakes have disappeared over the season. If there's no stick, we
Yeah,
can't see
I
it,
know, I
and they don't know.
understand
So, like you look here, there's supposed to be like 20, and I see one. So,
Yeah, I know. But
so
like
I don't know
told
if you could find a stick from somewhere else, and
I think I
and move it
got one
over
back there. I'll put it in.
so we could see
I'll
it.
put
And
in.
the guys, because otherwise they have no idea that
Yeah,
we have
I
different
got
guys
you.
that come in. We don't always know.
I got you. Thanks a lot, man.
So,
Man,
yeah,
sorry
no
about
problem.
that, man.
Yeah,
Alright?
no problem. I couldn't understand what
Got
you're
you.
saying.
Alright.
I'm making sure that there's a lot of salt on there for your boy, okay?
Okay, so this is the sidewalk here you're talking about?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Here. To get up from the house.
Okay, yeah, I didn't even know this was here. I knew there's one that goes straight,
This is the one. that goes-
and then yeah, that's an important one.
But
Okay,
I get a couple of this. I see couple of around there, and I put it in. I
Okay.
make sure I put it here, and one in that corner.
yeah, but one in the corner, one here. It's probably like right there,
Got it.
and that'll be good. That'll help us. Thank you.
Because a lot of snow already covered.
Yeah, but I'm making sure there's a lot of salt
Yeah.
here.
All right, thanks a lot,
Yeah.
man.
So we're just salting. Here, finish this up. Do you need any more?
Huh?
Do you need any more? Is that good?
I think that's good.
Okay. You can also use the bucket lid or the shovel and put salt on those. You carry more in one trip.
Carry 3 faster.
Okay. Throw that in and we'll pull around to load up